Growing up as a young child, I was really kind of like a tomboy, so I didn't really have many friends or interest in boys or anything like that. It was mainly a girl trying to be a boy. I would, I know that my father was an only child, and he didn't have his mother around, nor did he have his father. His father abandoned him, and his mother died. And I know that left him pretty much physically, mentally, and spiritually disconnected from his family. He did the best that he could. He did the best that he could to not be as disconnected as possible, but what he was going through was what he was going through, and he always wanted a son. He tried really hard to have a son, and he didn't. So I was the son he never had. I did all the boy things, and I think in a way it kind of affected me because I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be liked as a girl, and I never really got that opportunity. Much when I was a kid, I was very quiet, and I didn't really run behind boys much because I was still kind of a boy myself. So, as I came up, I got older, and I began to start searching and seeking, boys. I wanted, I wanted to, become more feminine and more attractive to men, and I would try so hard to fix myself up, but guys just was not attracted to me for a while, and it felt a little devastating. I wasn't as beautiful as the other girls were in school, so it was like, and my mother didn't allow us to do makeup and all that stuff. We never got to do that stuff, and I was completely lost. I did the best I could. So when I turned around 18 and a half or 19, I finally got a boyfriend. And I was dealing with him and his drama for a really long time. So, yeah. messed around and, ended up raising a child together, or messing around, and I became pregnant, and we had a very rocky relationship. He would cheat on me and do all kinds of stuff. He would really, really just really cheat on me and do horrible things to me. But I just kind of left it where it was. And so I came back, and I ended up having Avery too, and even more issues as far as with health, with him, with his health, with just learning how to be a parent, facing a lot of extreme situations. Then, I kind of moved past him. I took a break for a little while, and then I met Evan's father, and he was a white man. We kind of got together, and we made Evan, and that situation was very short-lived because it just went bad. It went really bad. It was a lot of details that went along that was really, really bad. And, I ended up finding out that he had, a fiance and 2 children, and it hurt. I ended up finding out, I would speak to her, and she would tell me a lot of the things about my child's father that really hurt me. Things about his family being racist and not accepting my child into the family. And I can't say that I never knew that feeling before, because I've always felt rejected. But I know, like, somewhere in the road, after I had my last son, I just kind of hung up everything. I shut everything down to process everything that I had been through. And how to move forward from there. Dealing with a lot of people, I would, in a sense, try to compare my life to theirs to see kind of exactly where I should be and where I kind of fall. I never really knew or understood what that life was like this. I've always just tried to be humble, even though I didn't necessarily know what was going on or at that time. I just knew that I was a parent and that I was doing my best and trying my best to get my children in a place where they could learn well and they could be loved. So I will conclude this video. I went back and forth for a while after my son was born, and I had a lot of feelings. A lot being bitter. A lot feeling useless and irrelevant. I don't necessarily understand sometimes where I went wrong besides just wanting to love and be loved. Giving love and not receiving it the way that I have always paid it. I've seen some people do some horrible shit. But I've never seen God punish nobody how he punished me and how much he hate me. How bad he treat me my entire fucking life. I never seen nobody else pain like I have pain and hurt like me. They always quick to say that God know your heart. Well, my heart has been pure for so long and I have tried. I've done nothing but try. I feel nothing but bitterness. I feel bitterness. Nothing but bitterness. I feel nothing but bitterness and pain.